So the first clap is in the introduction, so that means the first part. Then on that part, that's acting as a bridge to the main song, I put my claps to tell me that I'm going to the main song. So this is how it sounds like, the first part. So this is your start of the class. You're just starting your class nicely. You're not in a hurry for anything. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Start swinging. Now, it's telling you you're starting. You can even leave it here and start when the music starts. The claps are telling me in 4, 3, 2, 1, the drums are coming. So that's what the claps are doing there. Then the next thing I'm going to use the claps for is on the last part. Good morning, Bazalwane. Welcome to my channel. My name is Mzi, and today we are going to learn, actually not just today, we're starting a new series where we are learning how to do music using Mixmeister, how to mix music for workouts using Mixmeister. And we're going to do this step by step, going to do this together. Let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy the process. I believe that at the end of this series we'll be finished with the mix, and hopefully you will know how to do your own mixes on Mixmeister. Please, to support me, please subscribe to the channel, and after subscribing to the channel, what is this thing, like the video, comment, and share it with your friends who might want to know how to mix. And the nice thing about Mixmeister is that you can also do these mixes for parties. You can also do these mixes for your personal workouts, and you can also mix, obviously, music for your own what is this thing, for your own classes. So to learn Mixmeister, you have to go to tools, and help, and then you go to Mixmeister tutorials. I've got Mixmeister Fusion, and on the tutorials, for some reason I don't have tutorials, but when you go to that Mixmeister tutorials, you will get videos that are showing you how Mixmeister is used. So here on Mixmeister Fusion tutorials, I'm supposed to install it. I never installed mine because I was using another Mixmeister that had them before I bought this one. So since I've bought this one, I've already learned those things that are told there. But that's where you learn some of the basics of Mixmeister, which is very important. So if you want to buy this software, I bought mine for 5,000 rands. I'm sure maybe now it's about 6,000 rands on mixmeister.com. But you can also get a crack somewhere. I won't be the one that's telling people how to get one. Or you can also use the demo version to practice, which is very important. I learned with the demo version back in 2016. So here I've already chosen the song. Actually, I'm doing this video again now. So I'm doing this video for the second time. So the song I chose was Lotion Utando Lwako. And so you get the song, you move everything. What I'm moving now is that outro anchor. That's the part that marks the end of the song. So the song is recorded at 113 beats per minute, and this is how it sounds like. So this is how 113 beats per minute sounds like. I doubt that this would make anyone sweat unless they are doing conditioning at a very slow pace, because when you're presenting to people, you need a bit of speed. So we're going to put this on 145 as a start. I used to start at 140. Now I've upped it up a bit. The industry is a little bit challenging, but for step I usually put 138. So this is how it sounds like when it's made faster. So how do I make it faster? Right here at the bottom on this bar, this is where you change your speed. So you just right click and edit, and you can choose the number that you want. So that's how it's done. And it's also showing here on top here the speed that the music is going at. So we're starting this one at 145. And then another thing that I'm doing here now, I'm trying to move this anchor to the correct line that's in terms of beats. So this is where the actual song ends, and all I have to do is to just delete that part, and the song ends there. So if you look at the structure of this song, I've already listened to it. It's telling me that like the first 16 is then opening, and then it's got this area here, this one block that goes on its own. This block is acting like a bridge from this intro to the music as the music starts. So the music starts here, and it goes in even numbers, 1, 2, 3. Can you see? So that's 2, 4, 6 blocks from the beginning until here. And then it's got a break of another 2 blocks. Then it goes 2, 4, 6, 8. Then the last 8 blocks are there. And then you can see the last 2, it's the outro. So they don't have another bridge to the outro. It just goes straight to the outro. So if I'm mixing this as track 1, I would want to leave this for kick progression so that it can make more sense as well. And at the same time, because it's just at the beginning, it's not going to mess up with what I want to do with the music. So in terms of the arrangement of the track, I'm more happy. Some tracks you'll find that you'll have to add or cut. We'll do those. They call them difficult tracks. You have to add or cut and everything else. So this track, fortunately for us, it does not have those things. It's just fine the way it is. You don't want to change it. Then another thing I noticed when I listened to this track is that every 2 blocks at the end, the last block, the artist did not put in drums. If you listen to this. So just that part. That's that part. 4, 3. So that part. That part does not have drums, and for most of the track, I think it's the whole track, every 64 counts or every 2 blocks, that part does not have that. So you'll see what I'm going to do to highlight that part, because when you're mixing music, you don't want your to change too much. So I already have a kick drum, kick 2 by Mzi Mnyazi. It's a kick that I made on Fruity Loops. I will show you how to make kicks on some of the next videos. So I drag this kick here, and I'm going to place it on 40. Remember, is it 40? 24. Yeah, I'll place it on 24. The reason being is that, remember, I told you that the first 3 blocks are the intro, so I don't want to have a kick on my intro. So my intro will start when my kick will start when the music starts. And then another thing is that if you can see my kick, the waves are not on the line. So to fix that, that's another trick. You just go here, tools, snap to beat. It was checked, so you uncheck it. That way you are able to track the track wherever you want until it gets there where you want it to be, and then you take it back to that snap to beat. Then another thing that you must do is to adjust track settings and make sure it's an overlay track, not a primary track, and then select. So another thing is that to make it an overlay, when I'm dragging it from here, I press the control button, right? Then from there, now I know it's in line, I just pull it here. Now it's fine. So I will leave my kick drum on 0 decibels because I want it to be loud for the workout. And if you can see here, it overlaps the tail of this drum. So I need to cut that off because there must be a new drum playing here. Another thing that you will notice is that the artist will find that he puts some of his beats outside the line. I believe it's important not to mess with that. You leave the artist to do, because can you see this one is on the line, this one is off the line. That's how he arranged his song here. So you want to keep it like that. Then it's going to create that double sound that makes it nice for the workout. Then all I have to do now is to copy this, and let me copy it first and paste it here. Like, I'm thinking about many things at the same time. I'll paste it until the break, and then I come back here. Remember, I said here the artist removed the drums. Same here. Right here. So here I want to chop this out so that it can keep what the artist did. Part of me thinks some So I'm going to share this whole track also with the whole thing. I think I'm going to drop it today because this is not too much. Okay, this is not going to take me long to complete. So what I'm doing now is that I'm chopping off that tail on the, I'm cutting off the drums where the artist cut off his drums, so that I don't change this track too much with my drums and everything. So in this video I'm just going to add kick drums and claps, and then on the next one I'm going to add some extra elements on the same track, so that you are able to hear some of the different things that I do. So now I'm just pasting the drums. Just pasting the drums because I've already copied them. Then, because I've already listened to this song, so songs differ in terms of how the artist arranged them, but this one is arranged like this, so I don't want to change it. At the end of every 2 blocks, they've got a break on the kick drum, so I want to keep that. I don't want to change that part. I'm hoping that someone is going to make a mix after this and teach it in his or her class. Right, if you listen to my kick drum, at the end it's got that ka 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 ka. So you don't want your music to end with ka ka like this. So I think it's better if it ends like this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't, sometimes it would make sense if it ends. Okay, I will show the other one when I'm getting to the end of the whole mix. So I'm going to leave this part here, and then we go back and we are going to add claps. So now the claps, they are telling me, the claps are telling me where we are in the music. The claps are serving as markers. So same thing, I drag it, click control button, then right click the same way I did with the kick, and sync the beat with the length with the music. And then my claps also are outside. I already know that, so I have to uncheck that snap to beat here, go to tools, under tools, and now because it's unchecked, I'm able to drag it anywhere I want it to be, and I align it, then check that part again, and then it just comes in. But now I don't want my claps to be too loud, so I right click, go to the volume, I reduce the volume and I make it -3. Then come back here. I have to undo that. I don't know what I did there. Come back here, just check if my claps are running in line. They're passing the line, I just bring it back. Unless there was something that was playing, I was going to keep it. So the first clap is in the introduction, so that means the first part. Then on that part, that's acting as a bridge to the main song, I put my claps to tell me that I'm going to the main song. So this is how it sounds like, the first part. So this is your start of the class. You're just starting your class nicely. You're not in a hurry for anything. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Start swinging. Now, it's telling you you're starting. You can even leave it here and start when the music starts. The claps are telling me in 4, 3, 2, 1, the drums are coming. So that's what the claps are doing there. Then the next thing I'm going to use the claps for is on the last block here. So the last 32 here, I want my claps to be there to tell me that up next is going to be the break, because I don't want to be teaching and counting beats. So right here you've got options. You've got an option 1, because the beats cut here. You've got an option to play the whole thing. You've got an option to cut it off when you cut the beat, or you've got an option to play half. So when I was doing this earlier, I figured that it's best that I cut half of the claps and play half. So this is something that you decide on your own based on what your ear wants to hear. Yeah, I forgot. I haven't saved this yet. Okay, I'm going to save it. Let me save it now. So to save, you go File, like saving any other file. So I'll just write project 1. So there was another project 1. Remember I said I did this earlier. Yes, I want to overwrite that one. I did this earlier and my mic was not on, so I'm redoing it. Then I also paste it here. Here it's telling me that we are coming out of the break and onto the music. And when you hear the claps, you know that the music is coming. This song is beautiful, man. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to share this song as well. I'll share the link on the description below of this song. I'll share the link and so that you are able to hear what we've done in full. So here I left it like this. I didn't play the whole thing because I don't want to get a copyright claim. So hopefully I'm not going to get it with the parts that I've played, but because I've played small and I was working on the song, meaning doing some stuff to teach something, I should not get a copyright claim. But I'm going to export this and share it as it is. So this is my track 1 on the mix that we are working on, and I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something, and I'm going to do part 2 soon. Project 2, part 2. Yeah, this is part 1. I don't know what to call this, but I'll be doing another one. Yes. So yes, learn how to mix with Mixmeister, with Mzi Mnyazi. I don't know what I'm going to call this series, but yes, how to mix with Mixmeister, how to make fitness music. Yeah, maybe that one is fine. Yeah, I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know what you think I should call this series, and please share it with whoever that will find it worthy. And yes, guys. So yeah, it's one of the things that I do. At least now I'm teaching you how to mix your own music. Hopefully, no one is going to. Alright, guys. On that note, thank you very much. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with everybody. I love you. Peace. I'm out of here.